Good day, people. So, lately, I've been contemplating the kind of energy I want to maintain on like a, I don't know, I guess a consistent level. Right? Because you can't stay in a place of like euphoria. It's just, I don't know, you wouldn't be on Earth very long, I think, if you stayed in a place of euphoria. And then you can't stay in a place of misery or sadness or anger, right? You need to find a place that feels peaceful but has joy. And I realized when I was walking, because I'm one of these people who can get lost looking at clouds or watching ants do their thing. Or like this morning, what caught my attention was this one particular dewdrop on a piece of grass. But it was just the sun had its shine. Anyways, I get caught up in weird small details. Perhaps the artist in me, I don't know. But it made me realize that the state of being that I enjoy being in the most is a state of wonder. And then I started contemplating that, the state of wonder. And I realized that's actually a really good energy to stay in most of the time. I wonder what's going to happen if I do this. I wonder what's next. Oh, I wonder why that happened. Well, this is exciting. I wonder what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Just, I wonder why it's blue. I wonder why you're talking to me. I wonder why you're watching the video. Just, yeah, state of wonder. Because then you're not judging, you're not criticizing, you're not condemning. You're just being open to the experience and being curious. Now, you have to maintain boundaries, okay? You can't just be walking around being willing to experience absolutely anything and everything. That doesn't sound smart. So I think common sense applies here. So I'm going to pretend I'm talking to adults, which, you know, perception based, I guess, opinion on that one. But yeah, could you imagine how different your life would be if you walked around in a state of curiosity and wonder? Could you just imagine like a little kid, right? My daughter, I always get in trouble for this because I always let my kids experiment and do stuff. And I always, because they make terrible messes. Oh my God. But for me, it's wonderful to see them exploring their curiosities. Now, eventually I do have to say, okay, that enough is enough. You've made that mess like 200 times in the last 2 days. I need a break from cleaning it. Do something else. Like, no more of that one. We just had that talk last night. I can only clean certain things so many times repetitively before it starts to, we all have boundaries, right? And that was my boundary I put in. Like, okay, I'm done cleaning this particular mess. Make a new mess, a new kind of mess. I'm bored with this mess. True story, though. Anyways. But yeah, and that's the other thing, too, that a state of wonder does. So when your kids are doing crazy banana things, and they're things that go against the stuff that you normally, as yourself as a child, would have been allowed to do, or that a society would consider acceptable behavior, or maybe they're not being properly social, or their manners, or whatever, right? But instead of judging their behavior and assuming you know where it comes from, you're wondering why. It's a state of wonder. I wonder why my child's doing that. I wonder. I'm not saying we're going to be perfect. We are still humans, and we still have to go through, healing and stuff. And I'm definitely not a perfect parent. I'm a lot better than what I was. And that's really the goal, right? To get better every day. And I think if I can embody a state of wonder, it would make it even better. So that's kind of a food for thought that I just share. Because it's like the comment I made on that one post about parenting, and I posed, the really unpopular opinion. Everyone is so quick to jump in on the criticism bandwagon when everyone is, in that negative group mass mentality of rah, 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 rah. But yet, nobody's willing to stand up for themselves and what they believe in. But what if they grew up with parents that instead of judging them, criticizing them, and condemning them, Their parents just wondered why they felt that way, why they were asking those questions, why their opinion was different. We'd end up with a lot more adults with healthy self-image and healthier ways of communicating, and possibly expanding each other's knowledge and awareness because they learned how to communicate opposing views without being attacked and abused for it. Yeah, I'm really going with the state of wonder. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyways, I hope you guys are having a great day. I am starving, but I don't feel like cooking. And I have to go to the No, I don't have to go to the store. I'm going swimming today. That's what I'm doing. I've decided. But I need food. Okay, I'm gonna go now. Hope you guys have a great day. Okay, bye.